Alright, welcome back to Star Wars Episode 2.
The worst episode.
The worst episode, yeah. It's always going to be the worst episode, it's fine. We did the interesting stuff
Fight
last
me.
episode. I plan to. Thank you very much.
That was to the audience who will probably bitch at me for saying that 2 is the
Then you've got this whole wonderful thing, it's like, it's 2 worst, it's 1 the worst.
Why didn't we just
They're
start
actually
episode
more
4?
likely to say 8 at this point.
Alright, so let's have a look what happens with your obligation. 75% chance
Oh
of firing.
shit, that's right.
Ba-dunk. Oh, and we go straight in with a double.
Ooh.
That hurts.
Yep, 55 is Dice Star. Form.
Oh,
And that's your
fuck.
debt.
Oh wait, no. Oh boy.
You owe money.
Right, sorry I'm late, folks.
Right, we've only
Your
just started.
collectors have been calling, and they've been very, very insistent.
And guess what you just learned about?
Hang on, sorry, whose debt collectors are calling?
Forms.
Oh.
Wait. Oh, shit.
Just rolled a 55, so it's a double.
So
Obligation.
I lose 4 to my strain threshold,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and everybody else loses 2.
Yep.
Yup.
Yeah, so we need to get on this, chop, because Bacta is expensive, and they're currently reminding me of that.
Yeah. So we'll pick up pretty much where we left off. So
You wake up with a medical droid head in your bed.
So, pick up where we left off. The Kingpin has just wandered out, taking the body with you, leaving you nothing but like a pile of blood. Pool. That's a better way of doing it.
It's only a pile in about 6 hours once it coagulates.
Yeah, at the moment it's just a pool. Anyway, so yeah, you've been left with a pool of blood, several questions, and luckily for you, a transposed version of the datapad.
Yeah. So we at least now know what we're looking for. We just have to find out where it is and how to get to it. It's always a solid situation to be in.
Yep. You have the address of a hotel, though.
Yeah. And hopefully with the distraction we caused with what's his name and the Imperial iconography in the van, we'll have bought ourselves more time.
Wasn't the Imperial iconography, it was the track.
Was the tracker.
Yeah.
Right
You know
in with the
what I
stolen
mean.
food shipment.
You know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if we clear up the mess, lock up behind us, and get to the hotel as soon as possible, we would say.
Yeah.
Well, seeing as though we're not all here, we can leave a couple of people behind to watch the shop.
Mm-hmm.
And, clean up the mess. Which,
Exactly.
unfortunately, there is some.
Didn't they take the corpse off with them?
Yes, but they
Yeah,
left the blood behind.
Still blood.
Blood over by the garage.
Probably
Which,
some bits.
yeah. Not to mention a table where she kind of died on is.
Don't worry. My mother gave me a good recipe for bloodstains.
What,
Punch
causing
them until they start
or-
bleeding.
Yeah.
No, for cleaning them off.
Oh.
That must have come in so handy.
It's great for the family business.
And yeah, at this point, it's kind of like just when things doesn't look anything like it get any worse, Tom's comlink will start chirping.
Oh, what I need to do we do a
And
force roll already?
Oh, we haven't done
Ooh,
force
yeah, we
rolls
haven't
yet.
do force.
Force roll.
Yeah.
But we did duties, didn't we already? And I guess what you call Torn got his duty up.
Yeah,
Oh,
Torm got
Why
double.
did you?
what I want.
Copy
You
the
seem
rules.
to have, yeah, you seem to have copy pasted the MOTD.
I have no idea how I did that. Literally none. Sorry about that.
Hey, we have more than one light side die. Oh, no, we're having.
Yeah, we're having, so
Oh.
it looks like it's 3-1.
Again.
We've got to get off of Poop Planet.
Yeah, we really do. If we had less than 6 people, we could not halve, but lower threshold.
Anyways, so the comm link is chirping, and it's I gotta take this call. Oh God.
Which thing hit is the question.
It was his
Dad.
Dead,
yeah,
I
his
think.
dead.
Yeah, your dad.
Also, he
Oh.
hit doubles, so you actually lose 2 discard.
Okay, so is this from the max or from total?
Only
Ma-
in threshold.
You reduce it from your threshold, but it comes back next session.
Yeah. So write down your actual
provided we
strength.
don't lose doubles
Everybody.
again.
Point taken.
Because we are filthy debtors.
So, yeah,
Well,
so
only some of us.
I've just got a couple of speeding tickets. Grand theft.
I have
Danger
family
man.
issues.
I've technically got witness protection. It's not going to help.
anyway, the comm link, you answer it?
Yeah, I kind of can't not because that would not be good for my health.
And kneecaps.
So, is this like a hospital you're in debt to? A street dock?
That's a good question.
Because basically, how they're going to be collecting is going to be different depending on who owned the back to tank.
No. Think of the elusive man from what do you call it? Not just
Mass Effect.
Mass Effect. This one. You just hear this deep growling voice over the comm.
The elusive man does not have a deep growling voice.
I'm thinking.
Okay.
Mhm.
So I'll go 50-50. If it's below 50, is it 50 and below? I'll go with the street dock, and otherwise
Otherwise,
the
it's an
hospital.
Imperial hospital.
Yeah, Imperial Hospital.
Well,
Some kind of bounty or whatever went a little wrong. A little bit of gunfire may have shattered some expensive equipment, and
You didn't run away fast enough before the debt got you.
well, yeah.
Who the hell were you hunting in a hospital?
somebody he winged the last time they ran into him.
I mean, they weren't in the hospital when I started hunting them, but they ran inside and I ran after them, and
And you couldn't pin the blame on them because they ended up dead?
their bounty was not worth enough to cover the expense.
I guess I'm just having a flashback to the movie Cranked, the hospital scene.
I mean,
Fun movie.
he is quite literally an adrenaline junkie. He does
So he
not
is
pay
literally
attention.
crank.
Yeah,
he's
so he is
literally
not
very
paying
suspect
attention
of
to
crap.
anything.
Right.
Anyway,
Great, we got Crank the roadie, and hopefully he doesn't die.
The thing is, I've actually never seen Crank, so that'll be interesting.
Go give it a
No,
watch.
Crank.
You really should. Ah, Serpentis is here.
What do you mean I'm here? I've been here for about 10 minutes.
He was here
I
since
know
just after we
you're
started.
unobservant, but
So yeah, let's say a local Imperial hospital or hospital chain, because also in part, this shouldn't be disappearing if I leave planet.
Look, they said they'll cover your death if they just take some of your organs for regenerative tissues.
yeah, so it's like, hey Tom, it's Gavin here. Hi, yeah. Still not been able to replace that stuff, and I'm still covering for your ass.
I'm working on it. I've might have a really big thing to be able to pay off the debt.
Oh, good. So you'll be able to get me some of the cash soon?
Hopefully, yes.
Yeah, like today. Because it's been a while since you paid up, and you wouldn't want me giving your name to my superiors, telling them what happened, finding more evidence. So yeah, this is Gavin Lego. He's kind of the security chief for the hospital, and he's blackmailing you for everything he's got.
Sounds good. So Gavin.
I'll post it in the because of course it's spelled in the Star Wars way.
Oh, yeah.
I
Yeah,
think
it's
that
Gavin.
might actually be a legitimate spelling of Gavin.
Shh, don't take our griping away.
So do we call him Lego or Laggy?
I mean, I'm just down for calling him fucking Gavin, to be honest, but there we are.
Yeah. So if you get me $1,000 by end of the day, be helpful.
Should just note that we're probably all
yeah.
listening to this.
Yeah, that's probably one.
Ask if he'll take payment in cars.
Torm will try and go a little bit away from people, just so like, okay, I don't need to hear their
We'll deliver.
commentary.
I'm gonna
But,
tap his
yeah,
frequency
yeah,
and
you can
transmit
have
it to
You'll have
everyone.
$1,000 by end of the day.
And by the end of the day, excellent. And
Floor was his office on?
that will get you a good way down your payment plan.
Working off the interest part.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd probably say if you get him $1,000, I'll take a point off the obligation.
All right.
I think
But
that
if-
is
but what if
roughly
he-
how much?
Yes,
the,
roughly how it is, and
tank
you
up.
guys have got a stupidly high obligation, so if we can
Yeah,
knock it
no.
down a little bit
Yeah.
early on, I'm
But
willing
here's
to
the
give it some
question:
easy
what happens
ones.
if we can't get $1,000 by the end of the day?
Yeah, I
Well,
think-
then
no.
it might go up by a point, and there might be some repercussions.
Or you might
mean,
just
it's
get your
not-
kneecaps broken. I mean,
Yeah.
That would be a repercussion.
I honestly thought that the hospital has some mad doctor that really wanted some Rhodian tissues.
I just want to point something out.
it is
here.
Imperial.
We are talking Imperial here.
A full tank of Bacta costs 4,000. How many did you smash?
Let's not get into details.
No.
Let's not mince numbers. Come on.
He's got what, 5 points of obligation?
Well, here's
That
the
Yeah.
thing.
for a
They
point
have-
plus an extra point for interest?
I don't
Yeah,
see-
that's it.
do hospitals have like how prevalent is a Bacta tank? Is the question.
Every hospital will
I'm-
have one.
Yeah, I'm
really
pretty
Yeah,
sure
like
planet.
they're
Bacta
standard
tanks are
equipment.
quite literally the standard regeneration. Like they're but more or less your emergency room of if you're not actively dying, you can just get stuffed into that.
No. If you're actively dying, you get stuffed into one. If you're not, you can wait a bit.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, you've had surgery into the Bacta tank.
Bacta's a catch-all trauma and post-surgery recovery sort.
Which is why it's so
Nanomachines,
valuable.
son.
And blowing the machine up.
Duct tape for people.
So just before we start, Gavin goes on, yeah, remember, we're not doing this for me, we're not doing this for you, we're doing this for all the children in that hospital who are having to be shipped 2 hours to another hospital to get their back to treatment. So, end of the day, nothing bad
Well,
happens.
now I hate him.
Children.
It always comes back to the orphanariums, doesn't it?
What floor was his office on? I could probably hit it with a truck.
But
No, that'll just cause more problems.
Yeah.
him.
No.
On
for
account
all
of being hit
us.
with a truck.
Like the problem is, I actually do like this, and I appreciate it very much, Gray. But
Alright.
fuck.
All right. So we need to do two things. We need to go and try and beat our boss to the place, which is going to turn into some wacky hijinks because he's going to come right after us.
Yep.
So we're going to have to essentially frisk a room, then make the room either look like it was not frisked or look like it was pre-frisked before that happened.
May I suggest fire? Setting it upon?
Well, here's the thing: we do not want to go. We don't want to pull a rogue trader, and immediately bite the hand that feeds us, to the point where we would essentially, kill every single. We don't want to pull a Yigmir on this.
Right, no, I'm just saying fire is excellent for covering your tracks.
Hmm.
A very unfortunate accident forced the.
Well, think of it like this:
Substandard
that
cladding on the building
the
caused
old-
it to instantly ignite.
the only people who know about this right now is currently us and the boss, so we don't really want to make it that obvious.
Yeah, actually, we might want to leave this for a bit, just in general, because if we start going after it immediately, it's gonna be really fucking obvious that A, we're the ones doing it, and B, that means we lied to him.
Like, who has sneak? Who has sneak here?
I have sneak.
I have
Okay.
2 dots.
Okay, so here's the
Next
thing.
profession.
We can. I would say we go follow the plot hook to try to get the information, try to get what if we can, but we have to pull out as soon as possible on this. If we see anything of our big boss man around, or any of his lackeys, I'm sure he's not going to be him going for this. It's probably going to be the grand guy.
So we'll need somebody outside spotting.
Yes. So
I've got 3 green to throw at sneak.
I've got 1 yellow and 2 green.
I got a newspaper which I'm going to read in the lobby. It even has hole cuts out for my eyes.
I think
Oh
you
my
mean
God.
across the street from the building.
In the
'Cause
lobby.
we want to know
across the
before they get to
street.
the lobby.
The lobby across the street from the building.
That'll work.
4 green for stealth here. Probably not that good, to be honest.
4 green's not bad.
Look, the thing we got to do is just make sure we're not suspicious.
That's the giant green Gamorrean.
I was
So
about
it's
to
the
say,
Gamorrean.
Has a very, 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 very distinct accent.
we've never
And
had that sort
probably
of problem
smell.
before.
As long as he doesn't open his mouth, he's fine.
Hey, I feel very attacked right now. Let's
Yes,
not
that
all...
would be because we were attacking you.
Oh. So at least I'm not crazy then. I would hate to think I was paranoid.
Oh my god.
Okay, moving on. Basically, who of us is actually going to sneak into the hotel is what we need to determine.
People with sneak checks.
I
Oh my
can
God.
I can
Right.
sneak. The
The
biggest
thing-
issue with me is that I don't really have much in the way of anything
Okay.
that's silent.
Another question is who has splicing and who has mechanics?
I have slicing.
You're probably going to have
I
to
have
slice through the door.
I
So
have mechanics.
I have
Skullduggery.
I have mechanics. I have 4 yellow.
Yeah, I've
mechanics.
I've got skullduggery,
Oh.
which is the picking locks sort of thing.
2
okay,
yellow.
and Gray, we're discussing this as we're driving the cargo hauler to the block away, 2 blocks away from the place we're going.
How fast do we want to go, by the way?
Legally, we need to not draw attention.
Like 5
I
over the
don't
speed limit.
recognize that as a valid speed.
We can go 5 over the speed limit, probably.
I'm pretty sure they
When
won't
has there
pull
ever
us
been a
over.
speed limit posted?
Well, that's the thing. It's not posted. It's just implied.
It's Look, it's beamed to your cars, and it locks
Space
it at
speed
that.
limit.
The speed limit is whatever the cops say it is.
Speed limit is whatever it takes not to get ran over by an auto hauler.
Yes, your only big vehicle is not that fast, is it?
No, it is not.
No.
That's the thing.
Speed 2.
That's fine. I have skills that can make it fast. That's why I'm asking, how fast do we want to go? I can bring the fast.
We know.
It's only +1.
Get us in
Still.
a wreck.
Need for speed. Look, let's just get over there and not have to worry.
Won't
Probably
get
not
us in a wreck.
this time. What happened to our previous car?
We didn't
What
have
previous
one.
car?
There we are.
We stole it and left it and blew it up at the scene of the crime. Not my idea, by the way.
What about the car before that too?
We left it behind when we stole the other one because there was an APB on that car.
I like to think the 2 of them are just having this conversation in the front seats while everyone else is just.
What
in the
about the
back
car
listening.
before that one?
We didn't have a car before that one. We were on roller skates.
Actually, Serpentis, I think
That was pretty fun.
they're in the back
And-
seat because the cargo bay or whatever is in the.
And
Oh
why?
yeah, it's true. Yeah.
And why were we on that? Using that? Why were we on roller skates again?
Because I wouldn't let you all ride on my motorcycle.
Alright, so after a fair bit of
We need to cross out the gun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, an electric sketch will fix that. Yeah.
I'm taking the convertible.
No, get in the vehicle. Come on.
Like you're rich enough to have a convertible version.
We converted it. That's what we were doing when Big Boss Man showed up. So it is kind of half ripped apart right now.
You drive
Yeah,
the spluttering, banging heap hunk of junk out the drive. Might not
No one's
quite
going to think
as
it's
you go.
military anymore.
So essentially, we were turning this vehicle into some sort of not U-Haul, but crash vehicle, collector, not pickup truck. What are the vehicles that let you pick up other vehicles again?
Tow
Tow
trucks.
trucks.
Tow truck. There we are.
We're turning into a perfectly legitimate, slightly run-down tow truck that's seen better days.
You put the second half down pat.
It has seen better days.
That day
So
was
do we
yesterday.
want to go fast, or should I not roll this full throttle check?
You know what? You know what? But it's your own character. You do what you want to do.
Right, we're going fast.
Thank God I have mag clamps.
Vroom, vroom.
Oh boy.
Okay,
Oh,
now
wow.
everyone but me make a roll. I think that would be coordination to not get knocked flat on you.
Why do you bring these things up?
I don't
Actually,
get to make that call. That's Gray's call.
No, it's accelerating by 1, so you're going up to a massive speed 3.
Oh.
Yeah.
Feel the need for
Granted, he's
speed.
pulling that out of the garage.
Yeah.
I made sure we were
fair.
clear.
We opened the door first, didn't we?
Yes.
We don't
Didn't
have
we? Yes,
We have a
do.
door. It's green.
Yeah, well, it's not a very good door, but it is a door. We
Whoever
put one
that
up.
door is, please open it.
Righto, so. The door
Alright.
is open.
Vroom, vroom.
I need to move the skimmer onto that map, actually.
Yep.
Anyway. So, you pull up near the hospital? Issue?
hotel.
Hospital. Sorry, I'm just getting ahead of ourselves.
Yeah, I don't blame you. So, yes, I think basically it's Tumper who's the point man in the building across the way.
Yep. What's the check to find a place to park?
I get to see it here in the funny papers. It's great. I like this job.
Anyway. You basically end up nearby, probably down the road. There's probably a car park nearby. It's not going to be too expensive.
Probably still highway robbery.
Yeah, it's near a hotel. What do you expect?
True enough.
Better than buy banks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
consider that, yeah.
We just put the emergency lights on and act like we were actually here to tow a vehicle.
Park anywheres. We're helping somebody move.
You got your disabled things on.
Just have somebody go very loudly, wee-oo, wee-oo, wee-oo.
We are not an emergency vehicle.
We can pretend to be.
Or a martial artist.
I think the only emergency involved is the integrity of this vehicle.
The integrity is fine. It's the paneling that's going to fall off, not the frame.
That could...
Did we have to dip the toe? Did we have to really?
I mean, even if we have to, use our feet and go yabba dabba doo, and as we move.
No.
mind at all.
We would observe that would count as an integral fault.
Gray, it's looking like that map's doing the same thing the other one did, where it's not loaded.
Oh, hey, there's a map.
Oh, that's just the I just updated the map.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the garage, isn't it? Not the
That's
hospital.
what I'm saying. It's doing the same thing the other one did when you updated it. It's not.
Okay. Bit weird.
Maps! Aren't they a pain?
We'll worry about that next time. We don't need it for now anyway.
Yeah,
We've
I
left.
was just letting you know.
We literally left the explosion bot at not supervised at the shop.
Okay, so we need to make sure to call ahead when we get back so we can disable the explosives so we can get in.
Yes, it would be.
This isn't the first time this has happened.
Regrettably.
Nor will it be the last. I mean,
Almost certainly.
All right, you're outside the Sierra Hotel. This is
What's across from the Sierra Hotel, Gray?
it's in a kind of business district. You can probably find a cafe.
At least a hot dog vendor.
All right.
Yeah,
Wait a
yeah.
second. How much money do I have left? They give
Less
me
than
back
10%.
How much would it cost to get it? How much would it cost to get a coffee?
Probably 5 credits.
Okay, I'm going to buy some really overcharged coffee credits and a scone and a Cinnabon. So I'm going to probably take that 10. So I have my cover
And something to eat.
and something to eat.
So, it's a mid-class hotel. It's not a dive. It's not luxury. Got some good-sized rooms at the top. But, nothing to write down. If you've been on a holiday to a hotel and not complained about it, you know what the type of hotel you're in.
I do.
I do indeed.
It's essentially the kind of hotels that put you up on when you're on work travel.
Yeah. Where everyone's, the food's slightly over what you'd expect for the accommodation. So, who's going in and what's your plan?
well, I think probably the best thing to do is, let's see, we should probably have discussed what the hell we're doing in the sense of, what are we going to try and do and get?
Well, we have her
Are
room
we going
number.
to try and, like,
Actually, yeah, did we get her room number or
Yeah,
just
you got everything.
her-
Yeah, you've got a room number.
Do we have the key code for the door?
I mean, she
Yeah.
probably had the key on her, but
Yeah.
we probably left it in
It's
the
probably
sack.
one of those. Yeah, it would be one of those kind of swipe cards you get in hotels now, and yeah, you would have left that in the satchel.
but that would probably that could certainly be filled with the skullduggery or computers or a combined check.
Or just general splicing.
Computers, generally speaking, is splicing for that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, to be honest with you, I think all I really have to offer in terms of this is stealth and mechanics. I'm not 100% sure mechanics is going to come up on this.
Yeah, I am stealth and hurting people.
To be fair, we want one person who can hurt people with the stealth team, just in case.
Yeah,
Go
that's
concierge
probably a
gets up.
very good
That
idea.
is a good plan.
Yeah.
I've got skullduggery 2 yellow.
I've got stealth, I've got deception, I've got computers, I've got worse skullduggery than
You'll most
whatever
likely
Terran's
need
characters.
Okay.
skullduggery when you get up there, so you can actually find what she's hidden.
Yeah, because skullduggery is. Are you a dirty sneaky thief?
Yes.
Then most of what dirty sneaky thieves do is skullduggery.
Yes.
So that would include picking locks.
Yes.
I almost felt that was an inspirational, motivational speech right there.
I feel motivated.
Are we scum? Yeah, we're scum.
Oh, heck yeah.
So, we've got Terran to do most of the breaking and entering. We've got me to cover our asses in case things go wrong. Who else?
I can cover when things go wrong. Let me see what else I've got in terms of skills.
Can someone watch the back as well?
Yeah, I sense that probably, given that we don't want to shoot out in that place, and that's my prime method of dealing with people, I ought to watch the back.
Honestly, I would probably be all right for Overwatch because of I do have Vigilance 1, so I've got 1 yellow, 1 green. Or at least I can help with Overwatch. I've also got Perception.
Vigilance.
I also have Perception, though, so I would have 1 yellow and 2 green. So I could also be searching the room.
I'm going to say, if we're going to have somebody watch the back, probably a droid would be a good call.
Yeah, they're relatively...
The only
thing
other
is, the only droids we have are me, and I'm going up to the room, and
Yeah.
Miner, who isn't
Isn't here.
I have a yellow in perception and green in cunning. I could watch if needed.
All right. Break huddle. Let's go.
Finally found parking.
Yeah, we do this. We do the slow walk up into the towards the.
God, that felt like it took forever.
Yeah, that whole conversation took place while he was doing the Austin Powers very slow reverse with the lights on into the spot.
Well, at least it wasn't the Austin Powers gets stuck between two pillars.
No, that's when he
Okay.
rolls 2 despairs on the escape check.
Gray, I have to say this. You're gonna have to do us one favor. When we get back, make sure we have a parking ticket.
Not another one.
Depends how many.
That's going to take me up to
parking
6th crime.
Yeah.
If all your obligation is parking tickets, that would be a lot of parking tickets. Or maybe one
Does-
You
parking
don't
ticket.
know.
After
Maybe he's the most
breakfast
notorious parking. Is he? Maybe he's the most notorious parking ticket.
Ever.
The most notorious illegal park.
I mean, you're not wrong. Mostly I don't park them.
That's
Oh.
true. Not parking is sort of illegal, isn't it?
I should say I don't deliberately park them. I'm not getting back in after I get out.
They get parked one way or the other.
Deparking them is the more the trick.
Alright, so, front door?
Front door. We are completely legitimate businessmen here to help someone move a couch.
What weapons are you carrying?
And then some.
What weapons are you carrying?
I have a pair of completely cultural brass knuckles.
I have my integrated and thus not immediately obvious blaster.
True, yeah, that's good.
Blaster
I
staying in the truck.
see an issue with my part of the plan.
He says with the assault rifle.
With the massive long gun.
Just get a sticker that says walking stick.
You could have just. How about we just leave that in the vehicle underneath in the compartment we had?
But. All right.
This is why I still have my riot shield and shot club next to me while eating a scone in padded armor.
You just look like you're a bodyguard on your break.
Yes. If anyone comes to accost me, I'll just tell them I'm waiting for a business deal.
Do you have business with me? No, go away.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, what we doing with your long arm?
Probably, very reluctantly, but probably just leave it behind.
Unless you have it unless you have a very specific way you can it's a fold out or something.
None of the droids are tall enough.
No.
It is encumbrance 5. It is huge.
That's pretty huge.
It's like a Barrett rifle, sniper rifle or something.
No, they're bigger, but no, it's big. It is not a
It's more
blaster
like
rifle. It's larger than a blaster rifle. How about that?
It's more like in Arctic warfare.
Mm.
Anyway, so entrance, lobby. Pretty much what you expect.
Do they have to get past the greeter?
Well, you're kind of entering in this bottom corner. I'll just use physics. Actually, would help if I did that and actually you scaled everything properly.
Social interaction, our one weakness.
Some of us have
Yeah,
deception.
I'm not. Let's see. Don't ask me.
Yeah, I've got deception.
So, yep, you're in obvious line of sight to the concierge. So you kind of come in here, and yeah, you're being clocked by the concierge. What do you do? The elevators are the ones marked 9.
We're being what by the concierge, did you say?
Clocked. You've been noticed. He's in the big red bin marked 4.
More or less, we're not like,
Mm.
is he? We have to actually explain ourselves at some point.
Yeah. Basically, you've walked in and it's kind of like he's looking at you because he doesn't recognise you. You've not guessed, you haven't checked in, and it's not busy enough at this time of day. It's still relatively early in the morning, so it's not busy enough for him to have crowds of people to deal with.
So how do you allay this man's? How do you assuage this man? Is always asking for the restroom.
Good question.
Ask them if they can use the bathroom.
Trouble is, the bathrooms are on the other side of the desk from the elevator.
No, actually, they're on this side too.
You're coming from the south. You could just go straight for the elevators here.
But that would probably trip all sorts of red flags for the guy.
Here's the thing.
He's not seen us. We haven't, checked in or anything.
What would it be to find out if there's a convention going on?
Streetwise.
Yeah.
Oh, I have that. Difficulty?
Average.
It's 2, right?
Yep. Yeah,
cool.
Let's
We're here for the farmers' convention.
Yeah.
No, we're here for the archaeology convention.
You're here for Anacon, like everyone else.
Right, one of those.
I was going to make a comment about the smell, but it probably smells better outside the convention room.
Yep, there will be a historian convention, archaeologist convention going on.
That explains the archaeologists.
Yep. So, yep, you're just kind of standing there at the moment.
So I'm the idea guy. Who's the talkie man?
I think that's technically me.
I'm
not sure how we want to spin this, though.
So we got
walk up and ask where the convention is.
Got Bane came under and Torm going in, haven't we?
I think that's it. Yeah.
Yeah. And then
Tumper and I are guarding separate parts of the back and watching out. I don't know what Kizix is doing in final observation.
Yeah, what's Kizix doing?
He's in the vehicle. He's just like doing some repairs on it.
Gluing that panel back on.
He's the wheel man, for essentially, if stuff goes bad.
Backup
Putting
driver.
the windshield back in after we sort of hit a bump on the way.
I told you it was convertible.
Is our vehicle really this bad? We just got it.
We just finished taking it apart.
Yeah, we just
haven't had
got
time to put it back
ripped
together.
half of it apart, and now we're already trying to take it across the
Fast across the city. Nice
That's only
repair
because you
job.
last.
Oh, yep. Still staring. Time's ticking.
I think at this
RTA.
point, Bane's going to pretend to have only just noticed the guy, and trundle over. Hey, where do we get badges for the convention? I didn't see a sign.
Oh, you for the convention. Okay. You look like archaeologists, they're a bit different to the other type.
We're enthusiasts, we're not professionals.
No, you're registered, of course.
Oh, for fuck's sake, really? I could have sworn it said this was a walk-in.
Oh, no. We have fire safety, we can't have walk-ins. So, there's no fee, of course, but we had to have prior registration.
Damn it. Listen, a friend of mine came in here a while back. Can I go get her? 'Cause she can vouch for me.
Right, I'm going to need some names and addresses. I can't just, I've got to log you in as guests.
Yeah.
You are...
Okay, can we spend 1 destiny point to have a list of false names and addresses we can use? Pretty quick
We
for
better
that.
have false names and addresses. We're
I
crime
also
guys.
I also just have deception I could roll for.
Yeah, deception would work. It'd probably be hard, and I'm going to throw an upgrade on it. We should
That's
Let's see. We look like scum. We're acting like scum. We are scum, but you
Yeah,
know we're
right.
trying to pretend we're not.
Yeah.
that's a hard roll, right? 3.
That's it. Yeah.
What is it? It's
Because he's a local. He'll
yeah. It's simple,
Have-
easy, medium, hard, difficult, and formidable. I think.
have a boost die though, because you're local, and you probably know some addresses. Probably come up with something that's at least semi-realistic.
All right, fine. Look, we live over on 15th and Bell, apartment 222. I know it. This is what was your name again? He's gonna actually motion over to the others at this.
But you live together and you don't know each other's name?
We don't live together. We actually just met outside.
Oh, you just said that we're from 15 for Bell, as if you were all together.
Actually,
You
that's the
can't
point.
pronounce my name.
Where are you guys from? Because
Oh,
look,
God.
I'm sorry.
You should have just said that you were speaking for the group, and introduced us for us.
Out
Because-
of character, this is a very smart clerk.
Look, yes.
Well, I mean, if this were an upscale, I would say, yeah, no, that's about expected. But they're not taking no shits from nobody.
It's a quiet day. He's obviously
Look.
bored.
I'm sorry. Work's just been horrific. That's why I'm not actually here in person.
Oh,
You
this
could
is
have-
remote. You've kind of got this. I've not seen anyone use a remote before. I've heard about it, but what? So what do you do? Do you buy an old droid and then strip the core out?
More or less, it's a bit more nuanced than that. I actually got this from a D.
Anyway, so yeah, 15th, and you gentlemen are from?
I think he's talking to you
Yeah,
too.
he's talking to the other two.
Yeah. Since I'm not really good at thinking this stuff off the top of my head, they'll just give off a location from. Let's see, location that he's heard of, but he's not actually a local on the planet, so he's only been here for a little bit.
Okay.
That's why I'm also going you should have just kept talking for the rest of us, because our talking is going to be way less convincing.
Well, I've passed the test, which means
Yeah.
I've at least got you in. It's just up to you to come up with an.
Yeah, you just come up with
Yeah.
something fine.
Yeah, Torm's going to come up with a residential area that
Yeah.
he's heard of, and list off an address that may or may not actually exist.
Heard of, robbed.
I mean, what's the difference?
You're
ultimately?
actually in residence.
Oh, okay, yeah. He kind of enters that in. Okay. So who are you visiting?
Rugdesh?
Rugdash. Oh, yeah, Salta Rugdash. She's not currently in at the moment by our logs.
Huh, that's weird. She went home about. Huh. You sure she hasn't come back yet?
If she hasn't logged it, into the room. She might be in the convention hall, though. We don't scan everyone entering the building, of course. This is just the automated log for the room. Yeah, she might be in the convention room. It's fairly busy at the moment.
It's still just. She should have.
Every bit of information we give this person is going to bite us in the ass.
No, it's certainly going to be like, we shouldn't have never come through the front door. We should have just broken in from a side entrance or something. This is not good. Because also, I really, really doubt that the crime boss is going to bother with the front door. Or if they are, they're not going to bother with any kind of niceties. They're going to just go.
And
That would make it possible hack ourselves a couple of.
Remember that if you leave anything in the front, anything suspicious for the crime boss, he's probably going to grab this man here and he's going to make him talk as well.
Anyway, here's a visitor pass. If you can find your friend and take you up to a room, can't give you room access, but at least this will allow you to travel the building without being arousing suspicion. Our security droids are a little bit on the twitchy side.
Yeah, we've dealt with that before.
Yeah.
Sorry, I've dealt with that before. I keep thinking of the droid as another person.
Yeah. You know what it is, security is always the last thing they pay out for. And we haven't had any problems in a good long time. But, there was the thing a few years ago before I started where one of the droids tased a guest because he walked down the wrong corridor without his card. But that hasn't happened in years.
That rarely happens.
Kind of a security droid kind of bobs past you and just kind of turns and a house-style red eye just fixes on you. And then just
intruder alert! Intruder! No, these are guests. Intruder!
Kind of raises a finger at it and it just moves on. She just mind wiped a lot of them. That's what I say.
Should it sound so disappointed?
So what I'm hearing is we should reprogram these security droids out of character to shoot crime boss on sight.
The weird thing is they might have the one up on us. They might have that one on us already because he's sure as hell not going to have a car.
Good thing you know that all your faces are on security cameras now.
Yeah.
Mine ain't.
Your model is on a security
robot faces.
Yeah, literally the most common droid type on this planet.
No. The gonk droids are really common.
Good old gonk droid.
Yeah.
Gonk.
They're literally the only one that don't complain.
Weren't those giant walking batteries?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
They're literally power droids, yeah.
They're the universal mobile connectors of Star. They've got 500 different types of ports, and every single one of them is broken.
So when you evaporate it runs out of power and your iPad pod does at the same time, you're sorted.
Solid.
So, which floor was the convention center on?
Just down here, over there. Kind of points across to 18 and 19, the big yellow rooms.
Oh, well, that's convenient. Don't know why I thought it'd be up a floor.
Oh, no. We try to keep the main conferences on the ground floor.
I'm thinking maybe we've completely failed because we're not a social group and we should not. We've burned a lot of time here. That's out of character, but
Keep out of character. Keep pressing on.
Okay.
I mean, on the other hand, this is an archaeology convention. We might be able to find some other lead.
Possible.
I have a Cinnabon.
You're up on this entire encounter.
I have synth coffee. I couldn't afford real coffee today.
No one can afford real coffee.
I spent the entire five things credits.
You actually spent 5 credits on real coffee. My God.
Yes.
Right. How
Yeah,
much is
real
it
coffee?
for totally crap artificial coffee?
Probably a crud.
And I'll have a really bad
Look,
artificial
they're
coffee.
not going to argue with the person sitting there drinking the good stuff, are they?
And someone comes with, "Sir, are you aware there's 2 holes in your newspaper?"
I put them there myself.
Barista is not paid enough for this shit and carries on moving.
Good. That's exactly the reaction that there should be. What
sure, the
hell?
waiter keeps going. Concierge asks us for names, addresses, phone numbers, date of birth, favorite food, and birthstone.
If any of those are incorrect, it will come back up. Excuse me, you said that you were a Capricorn, and it turns out you are obviously not.
Look, this is why you gotta go crazy from the get-go. So you don't ramp up, you go right there and make it right as a wall to run into.
Alright, so cool.
Should have just crashed into her apartment.
No.
What floor is her room on, Gray?
I'm honestly thinking we should have just crashed. Smash and grab.
What, crash a skimmer into like the 20th floor?
Hey. I believe we can fly.
Smash the one below. Climb up through the busted windows that will break
believe
above.
we can touch the sky.
No, understand this. It's a grav carrier, right?
No, we steal a new car for this.
So we steal a new grav car for this, and we just have the grav core overload and just boost into a good boost jump up there.
Exactly.
She's on about the 20th floor, so kind of just high enough to get you above the general stink of the city.
Where they triple the price.
Wait, doesn't stink rise or does stink fall?
Shh.
Both.
Both.
It depends on the kind of stink.
I mean, it's probably methane that goes up, so...
They're not wasting methane. God, they're burning that for the power.
They've got these massive industrial intake valves.
City glows blue at night from it. Anyway, so entering the conference hall, and it's a bustle of kind of...
Obviously, we're not gonna find the girl we're looking for.
Well, I'd be worried if you did.
Quite.
We then run into her...
sister.
There we go, we ran into the twin sister.
Perfect.
No. It's basically just loads of tables. So one of the rooms like loads of tables with like latest archaeological findings and stuff like that. There's a weird guy with a whip and a hat over in the corner who's trying to get money for an expedition somewhere. The other room is someone giving a lecture. Half the people in the room are asleep already.
It's good to know that even archaeologists just don't want to deal with that shit.
Only half the people are asleep.
No one wants to go to a conference, face it.
No
Especially-
one wants to
Yeah.
go to a lecture at a conference center. Like the actual convention part of the whole thing, yeah, that's cool. All the events they have lined up, not so much.
So, people are kind of coming and going, mostly going from the lecture. There's an Ithorian at the front who seems to be droning on at like 2 words a minute.
As they do.
You can see the guy who's chairing it's just kind of like looking at his watch. This guy's already like 10 minutes over time, but he's far too senior to take down. So, you kind of... If you're here, you're probably just out of sight behind the stairs. You're probably out of sight of the concierge now. So you could make a break for the elevators.
Are there refreshments?
Yes, there will be very, very basic refreshments.
I indulge in some refreshments before waddling off towards the restrooms.
Excellent.
You know the walk.
Yep. Make a resistance test to avoid food poisoning.
I'm a Trandoshan.
True.
Wow, those are some really bad refreshments.
Yeah, you walk
Like,
past...
impressively bad.
I'm just gonna basic stealth my way into the elevator.
I'll probably basic stealth as well.
Crumpet,
What's the difficulty, Gray?
just average. Crumpet, why did you roll resilience?
Because I'm
Because
drinking
he's at a
coffee.
Starbucks.
I'm drinking coffee, and it's
He's trying not to have to go to the restroom at the most inopportune time.
That is a good roll.
Yeah, he's at a Starbucks. What did you expect?
One.
All right, so let me-
I'm just gonna slip in behind some people coming off the elevator.
Go on. Tom, you have to get 4 net successes to screw this up. Alright.
4 net failures, you mean?
Failures, yeah. No, just a threat means that by the time you get there, you're in an elevator with somebody else.
Naturally.
Naturally.
It's life.
We're pressing the close elevator button desperately, and they still get in. It's like,
What's the difficulty to pick their pocket?
oh,
I'm just curious.
In an elevator, that's going to be hard.
If you pick his pocket, you can pick his
And I'm
his
going to throw
pass
an
off him.
upgrade. I'm going to throw an upgrade for that.
I'm just curious what the difficulty would be. I'm not actually going to roll.
Okay.
Well, think of it like this: if you actually can pull it off, and you get his pass, that means you can fake the security drones that you're on the wrong floor.
That is a good point, but how do we know he's getting off on our
he
floor?
could be on the same
He's not-
floor. Yeah.
He could be going on the same floor, or he can go into a different floor, and you can tell the security drones you're on the wrong floor, or you're on a different floor, but you still have a pass to prove that you're there. So
I'd need a distraction because I only have 2 yellows against 3 purple.
someone can make a conversation. I mean, what kind of guy is? We're talking about big, sweaty conference goer.
Yeah. If somebody wants to distract him, I'll drop difficulty down to 2.
Okay, here's the thing.
I'm gonna elbow Torm and wink.
So, is this the kind of guy that looks like he would? Is this looks like the kind of guy that if you start him on his pet subject, he might go for eternity? So, someone's going to have to take a
He's a
mental
historian.
resilience.
yeah.
Okay, someone roll up. What's the mental resilience check?
I take offense to that, Gray.
Oh no, I hate history. You know, Spentis, you all know I hate history.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You can't stand history.
I can't stand history.
Okay, someone take a discipline. Someone start him up and take a discipline check for this to maintain your state of mind.
Just strain damage. We can take a little bit
there
of
won't be a
that.
check. It's fine. Yeah, someone just asks him what his topic is, and he starts talking about.
What are you here for?
So are you here for the convention as well?
Yes. I'm doing.
I'm not saying.
Yes. I'm presenting a talk. I hope you'll come see it. Yes, it's on
Absolutely. What's the topic?
the second dynasty of Rhodian monarchy.
Ooh. And
As
he
a
doesn't
Rhodian?
actually give. Yeah, but he actually doesn't give a shit. But okay, that's potentially interesting. What's there to know?
So
No. Well, you see, the second dynasty is often forgotten, and I just
and goes
The words.
on and
You
that look right,
set him
Greg?
off, but
Yep.
now he's not gonna stop talking unless you get a despair.
that look right, Gray?
yeah, it looks good.
Throwing it. 2 successes, but we take some strain. Because he
Just-
just
Well,
won't
either that-
shut
Just
up.
take strain from the sheer,
well,
the sheer
it
volume
could be
of
that, or it could be that he finds it so interesting. Is it?
Yeah.
Well,
That's not the story.
I feel like that would be a despair with the success. Like he would find us so interesting that we're actually interested in his topic that he decides to follow us.
Yeah, he misses his floor and doesn't notice because we're so enthralled.
That's probably good.
But-
So,
But that would be a despair, I feel,
Yeah.
because that would be very, very bad. In addition to succeeding, all the same.
How about just take some strain?
yeah,
Yeah.
some strain. Just as this guy
I'll take a
waffles
strain
on.
for that.
Just as he waffles
Just from
on.
the stench. Because you have to get pretty close to pickpocket him.
Yep. Oh no, I was taking strain from his endless monologuing on the history of, what was it, Rhodian royalty?
It can be both.
Ugh.
And you see, the second dynasty should really. Oh, it's my floor. So no, I'm sorry, I'm spoiling the talk. So yeah, he kind of gives you a card each. Look, I got a book coming out. It's gonna set the Rhodian world of history alight. So come to my talk. I'll sign you a book, first edition. It'll be worth 3 times what you pay in a year. Promises.
And he gets up, and then you hear the as the door closes, you hear the security boss go, "Halt! You are not on this floor."
Shut up! I'm on the right floor.
Have a pleasant day, intruder.
There you are.
Oh no! Screw you! We are not having portal turrets as the droid said.
I've been thinking of them that way the whole session.
Hey, they're stuck with rubber bullets. Okay.
Of course they're not the portal turrets. They can't move.
I mean, they can move.
No, I meant portal turrets can't move.
We are sorry to do this. Anyway, yeah. So remember, Drogo Tetsu.
Remember the 5th of November.
Yeah, everyone remembers the 5th of November. That's where the second dynasty ended.
In
Suddenly.
gunpowder, treason, and plot, clearly.
Absolutely.
Good
And
times.
terrible movies.
All right, yeah, Drogo Tetsu. Yeah, that's a name to watch. And the Kevin Rodian gets off on his floor, leaving you alone.
Gets tased and wakes up tomorrow.
Hey, you save people dealing with a lecture. All right.
We're heroes.
Oh, we are certainly not heroes.
No, we are not. No.
Science heroes.
We are completely in the Pulp Fiction point.
Yeah,
I'll take it.
We are heroes of our own story, and that's about it.
I'll take it.
You're heroes because there are worse people out there.
Aren't they currently blowing up the Death Star?
No, this is a couple of months after that.
Oh, right. Recovering from having blown up a Death Star. Gotcha.
With the power of souls and suffering.
Like I said, worse people.
This isn't Dark Souls.
Gray
what?
said.
No, remember this is the same universe as our other game.
The one where the Death Star was blown up by a soul cannon.
Oh yeah.
We are not good people here, and there are not a lot of good people left.
There are no good people.
And that is
left
true.
in this part of Star Wars.
This is a universe where Calculon exists, so let's accept that.
No peace.
I think we can take him.
Right, so you're up in one of the...
Luxury hotel, eh?
I was going to say, this looks like a nice hotel, and then I saw the title.
Well, let's fight. I wasn't going to make up another map, and it's quite hard to find actual hotel maps for some reason.
Strange.
Probably
I'm
because
surprised.
people use them to plan a heist.
Planning heist sessions is the hardest thing to avoid.
So I guess the hotel is in its own tower. I guess.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, of course it is. It's got like 3 floors of office-ish, conference halls and all that. And then above that, it's got this weird oblong tower with really inefficient design.
Luxury.
Thumper is buying a second coffee. Or getting a refill. Does coffee come with free refills?
No.
You're at a Starbucks. No, it doesn't.
No coffee anywhere comes with
This
free
only was
refills
a gas station. It was.
The complimentary coffee might, but we might have to make a resilience check just to make sure it doesn't come back up.
It's Thumper. He'll be fine.
So how luxury this place can be when it's got vending machines, I don't know.
Hey, you don't know.
I'm pretty sure every hotel in the world has vending.
You never give
Sometimes
a chance for commerce.
Sometimes you need convenience.
But the thing is, in a luxury hotel, you don't actually pay for the vending machines. It just shows up on your bill.
Yeah.
What do you think the little mini fridge in your thing is called?
Yep. The minibar.
Yeah, instead of swiping your credit card, you swipe your room card.
Alright, so her room is not one of these massive ones. It's
It's probably on the left side by the elevator.
this one here.
Sounds good. Ben, can you shut down the cameras?
Get me a line?
Someone pulls out some coke.
I'm assuming
Take
there
my
will
wife,
be
please.
some sort of access port, right?
Yeah, there will be an access port.
I mean, just because you're the most, common droid ever, so people seeing you pulling up and then the cameras going out won't finger our specific group. Hopefully.
Yeah, it could be any. I could put it on a time release until I've actually unjacked myself from the. How long do you want him out for? Or alternatively, are these the kind that swivel, Gray?
Yeah.
Perfect.
I could just lock one of them's the one that's actually on us as gimbal, facing
Right.
away from the door.
Just detune them so they're no longer, covering each other's blind spots. We'll just walk past. All sneaky like.
Yeah, so if you're not disactivating, you're just trying to disrupt their power supply. So they'll be on, but you'll be able to figure out where they're pointing. Make that an average check, and I'm going to throw a dark side.
Counterspend, we have the tokens.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Right.
Well,
Gimbals are apparently just this isolated, but you don't get spotted, and the triumphs then.
I don't know.
The advantage is you don't, you do this while the camera's pointing the other way. It's not like the camera comes back and zooms in on a droid that's hacking it. But you got a triumph, so
You could make it so that the gimbal isn't connected to any other systems, or that it pings where other gimbals are, so that you can go and find one that isn't the one you just failed.
Sorry, what? I didn't quite get what you were going for.
Sorry, I was. You could have the triumph be that if you can't use this gimbal anymore, get into it, it pings any other gimbals about you could access.
The access point.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, I see what you mean now. Yeah, that's a good point, Greg. Instead of this port obviously doesn't control the gimbals, but I can ping the one that does and figure out where it is.
yep. And it'll ping to somewhere near the vending machines at the top there.
Well, I need a drink.
He says aloud as the droid drives off.
I need a
Drive
drink.
through five
My
walls.
droid needs a drink.
I need machine oil. I need it 20 proof.
Ooh, credits is a good point. Roll me d6 times 5.
Times 5?
Yeah.
What kind of price gouging hotel is this?
No, for that,
Oh,
how
no,
much?
that's how much he got lifted off.
Oh, I thought that was for vending machine prices. Sorry.
I mean, it could very well be, considering the guy's staying at this hotel.
Look, like the
2
way
credits is
the
Yeah, 15 credits in bad.
Almost double what I had.
I've seen vending machine prices nowadays. Inflation is a thing.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Like how much does your simple soda cost nowadays?
Alright, so try again. I'm not going to upgrade this time.
And there's no cameras watching you.
That's true, yeah.
That we can see.
There's no obvious security cameras. I think that time I got it.
Yep, you wedge all the cameras in the most kind of useless position possible.
You've replaced all of our faces with Kingpin.
there's no advantages.
You're right.
If you had advantages, that would be possible.
To a
but,
casual observation from the guy in the security room, it still looks like he's got most of the coverage.
But there's a blind spot. And
In reality, there's a massive blind spot right in front of this door.
Look,
if you'd had threat on that, I would have had him send someone off immediately. But as it is,
look,
it's
not
good.
everyone can be as bored as a concierge at the front desk.
some people are just trying to play their phone games.
What Dump
In
was doing.
peace.
He's got the brand new Jedi Exterminator. He's trying to
Jedi,
unlock
those don't even exist.
Look,
That's
I
why
still
you're
have-
exterminating them.
I still have AP to burn today.
So who's
He's
unlocking
playing-
the door? And
He's
how hard
playing
is it?
Order 66.
There you go.
He's playing Grand Order 66.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Gotta unlock all the clones.
Oh yeah.
Look, if I had obligation addiction, I would probably put phone game addiction in there and just have me lose credits because something comes up on radar. It'd be too real though.
So am I unlocking this door?
Probably.
What's your skullduggery?
2 yellow.
2 yellow?
got it
I
in
can
the
assist
box.
you and give you another green.
I approve.
I can assist you in... Oh, yeah, I could do the exact same thing.
Are you cunning 3 as well?
Yes, I am.
All right. So get 1 extra green.
All right. Great. 2 purple or 3?
2.
All right. Throw them bones.
Right.
Well, it logged the opening, but you got us in.
Yeah, you're in. But it's
Cool.
logged.
She's back in her apartment. There's no way that will not bite us in the ass later.
No.
Nope.
One of the droids comes up to investigate.
We have a badge. Not for this floor.
But that'll take some time. So you're into the room.
Shut the door behind us.
Relatively quiet, tidy.
Does the place look like it's been ransacked at all in the past?
No, it does not.
Tidy.
It's tidy. You get the feeling you're here first, which is a good thing.
Cool. Now to figure out how to check her out of her room without her actually being here or going to the front desk.
See, the issue is Kingpin already knows she's dead.
Yeah. So
Oh
the
no,
only people-
I'm aware of that, but that will send housekeeping up here to pick up all the stuff.
Yeah, and the other problem. Yeah, and the other problem is.
All right. So you've got a.
So a
little
lot of this
package.
would be computers, but a lot of this would also depend on the concierge not paying attention.
Well, first of all, we have to find what we're here for.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've got 1 and 1 on full perception. Who's better?
1 and 1 what?
1 yellow, 1 green.
For what skill? Sorry.
Perception.
Perception.
Oh,
I'm assuming that's what
Uh,
looking through a room would be.
yeah, that's what I would assume. I have
Yeah,
1
no
yellow
interactive.
and I have 1 yellow, 2 green.
That's what I have as well.
Oh.
Honestly,
you just
this
go down-
seems like the sort of thing we could roll individually.
Yeah, I think
You
you
could
can roll.
also-
You could all roll this yourselves. That's fine.
Would
Alright.
also skullduggery work as well? Because you would have an idea where people would be hiding things they want to hide or something.
No,
We're not hiding, but we are stealing.
I mean, skullduggery maybe to open the strong box.
I would think skullduggery would be more of if somebody's trying to smuggle something.
Well, it's more the idea that you understand crimes, you understand what people would be hiding things as well. Like it would be thinking like a criminal to people who are actually criminals as well.
Yeah, it's not a criminal, it's an archaeologist.
Okay, so
But a
these
criminal,
includes the-
but a crime archeologist.
Okay,
Hmm.
so
No.
ideas. These include physical abilities to perform a crime, as well as the mental familiarity with different techniques. It includes picking pockets and locks, breaking into and out of secure facilities, sleight of hand, disguise, setting traps, and other mischievous actions. At the GM's discretion, a check and use agility instead of cunning to reflect a more physical approach.
I would always prefer to use agility than cunning.
The thing is, you wouldn't always be able to.
This is true.
So I think in this case, since it's probably not, I think this case would probably be perception.
Perception. Average difficulty, because, of course, if she's got anything good, she won't have just left it on the desk.
I say again, maybe someone should roll a skullduggery to open the strongbox that the room inevitably has, because it's a hotel.
Yeah.
All right. Also average or harder?
That'd be hard with an upgrade.
All right. Any of you guys see a key for this thing?
Well, I got 3 threat, but
But a triumph.
I did get a triumph.
You hear a small. If it was a despair, I would say you hear the knocking of a security droid.
Right, we'll come back to your perception first.
I think mine might need to be last because that 3 threat is going to be interesting.
3 threat and a triumph.
I was going to say, can I have that triumph be something useful for the safe?
Oh yeah, it's literally she wrote down the combination.
Is it?
Well,
So
easy.
now do we end up having? Do we have the waif in the box come out?
What?
The suitcase waif.
The naked girl in a box.
Little did we know the real Kingpin was trapped here all along.
Minox steps out with a blasted pistol and says, "Nah, you have crossed me for the last time."
But this is only the first time. I know.
You mean the second time?
For the first time, for the last time.
So yes, you can use that triumph because he does spot what looks like she's left kind of like put the security card on the desk, and these things are kind of like security card and code.
Cool.
So yeah, got the half. So basically, the security card is the hotel's part of security, and then they have you add your own personal code in.
So it's a pin and chip machine.
Yeah, basic pin and chip machine.
Neat. That's downgrade once or twice?
It's not a downgrade; it's an upgrade for you.
Oh, right. I guess that works. Just one.
Yep, and then a red.
Ah.
So roll a red dice to replace the first die. That's what we do.
Right.
Just some threat.
Even more threat.
Yeah.
It takes you about 5 goes, but you manage to get it eventually.
I get the safe open, but it costs me a scale.
Alright, so what the threat is that you're all kind of hunched around this safe, which I'll say is here.
We look suspicious as hell and somebody comes in.
Yeah.
When the door kind of clicks behind you, and through it steps a number of figures who are obviously not
They're not staff.
they're not staff.
Wait, we didn't see anybody?
Oh, shoot. I forgot to have us all put on our baklavas.
You mean balaclavas? Baklava.
Right, whatever.
Baklava's delicious.
Everyone, put your desserts on your head.
If we're wearing
It won't
baklava,
stay.
Across your eyes.
These desserts won't stay on my head. How are they supposed to prevent people from seeing my identity?
Congratulations, Discard. You are not irresponsible for the flop of the night.
Yeah, the night's still young. He's got a chance.
I murdered myself by accident there.
Wait. How do you...
My
I guess
my baklava, it's going everywhere.
You smeared it across your eyes. Close them first.
Penalty to
my
perception.
Oh my god, are you suggesting like we use it as like the like what
War paint.
players do? Yeah, war paint.
Plus, there's a new gang at the city. They call themselves the Sweet Kids. They use desserts as camouflage.
Oh, I'm
What
sorry.
a sweet Greeks. We're going to beat you up now.
So these guys didn't come through the front or the back, did they?
Nope. And they are heavily armed and ready.
Oh, God.
They do look momently surprised to see you guys here.
We need to make sure that none of them get out of here alive.
So if somebody
Well,
like
I mean,
beep-
there
Either
is a
that, or we're
window.
well on our way to getting things that it won't matter.
so I guess now Thumper has to come deal with the concierge to come up and help.
By the way, this is episode 2 of the Forgotten Baklava now.
Yeah!
Alright.
My dessert! My delicious dessert! I forgot!
We're going
Oh
straight.
dear, they had to shoot you, for deserting the field of battle. Oh.
Ah!
Right, we're going straight to cool.
It's like any good standoff scene where everybody has their pistols drawn and I just have my fists. So, that is the question. Do we want to even try to resolve this peacefully, or should we just okay, oh shit, they found us, let's get rid of
They've
them?
already drawn on us, so I don't
Okay,
think peace.
then yeah, let's kick their ass. Or get our asses kicked, either way.
Alright, so I'm going to go with the alarm to begin with. And he kind of they kind of stare. Western music plays in the background for a couple of seconds. And then he just roars and comes straight at Kimondo. With claws that have got glowing red edges down the edge, down them.
So,
I'm stealing those.
so if I can, I'm going to call for a destiny point to make use of the previous threat that was generated before.
Yeah.
I forget what it was. It was I forget exactly what it was, but one of the security droids comes around.
Yeah.
And sees a
Maybe
large number of
next round
people.
after as things are.
Once the firing starts, yes, a security droid will turn up.
Yes. So that's
And
what I'm
we
going to
have
spend
the
a light side point on. Because obviously we actually have a key card. They don't. Or at least I'm going to say that they don't.
Well, they probably are.
Or it's just going to attack everybody and fuck it.
I mean, okay, everyone here has a gun of some kind,
Nope.
so yeah, I'm pretty sure it's security. Oh yeah,
I don't have a gun.
Just what my daddy gave me.
So you can see this guy's got a heavy blaster pistol strapped to his hip, but he's coming in with these claws.
So he has a big iron on his head.
Yes, he does.
And he's going straight for Kimondo.
All right.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Well, I'm dead.
Yeah, that guy has 5 dice to throw. That's
Sure
ridiculous.
you can.
hey, there was no difficulty on that.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Oh, that's actually a really good point.
Oh,
That's
he's-
actually a miss.
That is
missed.
that's
It's a
two
triumph.
less. Well, actually, yeah, that is a miss.
He has
It's a
triumphed.
miss, but it's still a triumph.
It's 3 advantages and 1 triumph, though.
Well, he's knocked me on my ass.
Wait, Gray. I've got the advantage. Let me toss it into the general chat so you can toss
Oh,
it into
yeah,
pictures.
We used to have that, didn't we?
That
Yes.
would be a good
What-
thing to have.
Oh, yes.
What do we used to have now?
A list of
A
advantages.
picture of all the
There
stuff
it
you can
is.
spend on.
Yes.
There we go.
One second while I get in the right one. Spending everything.
Yep. And here's the crit
And-
table as well.
All the things.
Now, I mean,
And
again,
remember, this is all just suggestions. It's
Suggestions,
not
yeah.
yeah, we can do different things and other things, but those are the suggested. That's what.
He's going to actually kind of pick you up and throw you against the window.
Well, he's making our job easier for later.
I'm
Yeah,
going to not fall through the window.
No, the window's not going to throw, but it is going to crack and spiderweb.
Beep, beep, beep.
All right, who's next? One of you guys?
Oh, I should probably open up the combat tracker.
Real quick, Gray. So in the chat,
I should
there
probably
was
roll for
basically
combat
some
tracker.
back from the background guys. So Thumpa is probably going to be going for the front entrance.
Sorry. Oh,
So-
it is a cool check? I thought it would be vigilance.
What
We're
would
not
it
ready.
take? We're not ready.
Yeah.
What would we?
Actually, yeah, vigilance would be for
We like
if
literally
were
neither one of
surprised.
us was expecting the other one, and suddenly combat.
Yeah, you're right.
But whatever, it's already rolled. I'll just roll vigilance at that.
Yep,
this
that's
point,
fine.
'cause I've not rolled any kind of initiative yet.
Gray, quick question. What's the difficulty for intimidating the concierge?
What? Oh yeah, you're trotting in the front.
Probably only easy.
So 1 die.
1 die.
That's one die. Yeah.
I think you got him.
I'm going to the restroom. You're coming with me. We go to the elevator.
Oh my!
Oh no! No!
I was going to use the triumph to make sure they spoke of nothing of this to anyone, but you appear to have pulled.
Oh, we could go with that.
I'm really pleased you've said
I was
that.
going to
yes.
drag him upstairs with me to not get shot by the security.
You're going to the bathroom. Give me a badge.
I'm pretty sure he just gives you a pass because holy shit, that took a Morian. I am not paid enough for this.
It's like a Morian padded armor with a big stun club.
Saying I need to get upstairs now.
So-
That's not the sort of thing that you try to get out.
I will need to
go
sneak in
go
later.
So are you? Is it,
You can- with a
are
triumph,
you
you
gonna
can
go do
follow
stuff?
Sweet.
With a triumph, you can follow the Angry Gamoran.
Sweet.
Marine, whatever you pronounce it.
Take the high speed ones, the ones at the back.
Galileo, Gamorrean, Figaro.
So something. Well, because I'm actually currently unarmed at the moment. Something I'm thinking about doing is. Let's see. I think you were gonna go take that next slot, right?
We've got 2 now, so
You got 2 now.
Yeah. I was thinking about taking one of those slots to see if I can't actually grab that pistol off of the Elam's side.
Yep.
It's mostly so I can use it to shoot other people, because otherwise I'm punching people for 2. And I'd rather just throw 3 green instead. So would that be skullduggery, or what kind of check would that be to try and yoink something off of somebody else?
in the middle of combat?
It's not really skullduggery, is it?
Yeah, no, like
Athletics?
that's the thing. Like otherwise I'm like, okay, somebody throw me a gun.
Athletics?
All right. I mean, I would guess it would be difficulty 3 at least.
Yeah. Looking, I think athletics is pretty much the closest of the skill
if
list.
you're trying to wrestle it off of him, then yeah, it would be
Yeah, athletics is kind of like you're kind of trying to pull it out quickly.
All right. Sounds good.
I'm going to throw an upgrade on this.
Sounds good to me.
Because of course you are.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw an upgrade back because I really need a gun.
And it'd be kind of nice if
Ah!
He kind of grabs your hand as you do it.
So I'm probably stuck in it now, engaged with him.
Yeah. So he's kind of like, he kind of sees you coming and just reaches down and grabs your hand with his claws. And he just shakes his head.
Nope.
Alright, so that was your turn.
Oh yeah, I did forget I have a combat knife, but it's still throwing 2 green versus 2 purple.
don't forget to put yourself in. There you go.
Oh, sorry. Thank you.
Now the question is, who's next?
Well, Tampa has arrived on scene.
No, you won't be here till next turn.
Yeah.
You basically, it's a minute, so it's taking you a minute to get to the elevator, and it'll take you a minute to get to the top of the elevator, and then probably another minute to get in, so it's probably round 3 you guys can enter.
Okay. So next round.
And do you have anything useful to do?
I mean, I can shoot someone.
I can punch someone.
Well, consider the fact they're not using guns right now. I'm guessing they don't want to use a blaster at them right now.
They are
I
allowed.
mean, mine's a stun blaster, so.
I mean, blasters in general are just loud, though.
Mm-hmm.
They are, beyond a certain point, however, it would be better to shoot to stun than do nothing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Did they close the door behind them?
No, they kind of just, they didn't even bother picklocking. Pretty much just kicked it in. But actually, no, they did picklock, so yeah, the doors just kind of swung over, they walked in and realised that, yeah, they're not the first ones here. But yeah, door will be open.
Oh shit, I can't close it. Even if I can get over there, I can't close it because we've got people coming in behind.
And we've also got that security droid that'll be showing up pretty soon.
Okay, time to do some threat assessment. Who looks like the biggest threat?
I would say probably that guy at the moment, but we'll see because if they have anything remotely decent, we could be screwed.
Okay, who's got the biggest gun, Gray?
That'd be the Gotal,
What's he
He's-
carrying?
the bowcaster.
Oh,
What the fuck?
wait.
Sheesh!
I'm in over my head.
What range is that? Is that short? Please tell me it's short.
We'll sleep when we're dead.
Oh, the bowcaster? No, it's not short range.
No, me to the Godel.
Yeah, short.
Oh.
Short range.
I'm like, you fucking wish.
Oh, God damn it, I hate it when it does that. I can't remember how to drop an attack on a person.
I think.
Do I have to
think you-
do it through the combat tracker? I think I have to do it through the combat tracker.
I think so. Either that, or it's you just roll the attack normally with the weapon and then drag the damage onto the person. It auto calculates.
That might be it.
I think that is it.
Okay.
No, apparently that's not it.
No, I have to do it.
Oh, that's stun, Gray.
Oh,
that's
it's
strange.
crits you drag onto people. You know.
Yeah, there we go.
I don't think you can drag normal attack.
Alright, stun hits. This one's going to kind of like move forward a little bit, and then he's got a pistol in one hand and like a whip in the other hand. And she's going to lash it.
Do they just hand those out with archaeology degrees?
Probably yes.
Whoever's just enlarged the Gotal, I just noticed the stunning elements of the Grinch.
Yes, actually, I did. I was enlarging the Gotal so it wasn't the size of a small pinhead, and you're right, it does look like a Grinch. Son of a bitch! She was the one who stole the baklava. She ruined Christmas.
She'll die for this.
Why is the Godel massive?
There we go. There we go, that's about right. Okay, so the Elomin. So we've got an Elom and an Elomin. He kind of flicks the whip out at Kimondo.
Always picking on me.
To be fair, it's just as well she missed that one, because that would have been a crit if she hadn't.
Mm-hmm.
The window's looking worse and worse, though.
Yeah. And the human is going to shoot the droid.
Asshole. Do I get covered because I'm so short and behind the bed, sort of?
Yeah, I'll give him a setback die for that. He misses, but he's using a normal round, so that's like a proper blaster round that shoots past.
Oh, so they've just gone really loud.
He went loud.
They went lethal. Well, okay then.
Yep.
I mean, I kind of expected that when the Godel has a fucking bowcaster.
Yeah, there's no stun setting on those as far as I'm aware.
Nope.
And that's it for the guys in the room, isn't it?
No, it's not because the Godel hasn't gone, but hopefully he'll be dead before he...
Which one of you three is? Oh,
I haven't.
Oh,
Commando's
those people in the room. Okay.
I haven't. Who am I punching? The Godel?
That would help, yes.
Yeah, I can do that.
At the very least, get up in his face so he can't use the damn thing.
Hi.
Hi. Get down with the punching.
No.
No, you get up in his face though, and you kind of, I'm assuming, kind of pushing the bowcaster up as he kind of like tries to bring it down to shoot you in the face.
I try and punch him in the face. He blocks with a bowcaster.
Yeah. You hurt your hand. Bowcaster tough.
I'm wearing brass knuckles.
Smart.
And I have regen.
Who's left in the room then?
Just him.
Oh, it's just him, isn't it? Yeah.
And he's going to have to change weapons. I think that's one action.
Unless he has a talent that lets him, or a weapon mod that lets him do it for free, yeah.
Yeah, if he drops it, then it's just one maneuver to pull out another weapon. If he puts it away properly, it's two because he has to take a maneuver to put it.
I'm guessing kicking it over to our gunless Gand would be a maneuver or something.
Rodian.
Rodian. They have the Gand.
No, they don't.
I'm confused. Never mind.
Actually, I've been giving these guys a bit too much. Should only be one difficulty, but they would have all missed anyway.
Mm.
Anyway.
Kind of pleasing to hear that.
Yep. This is a hard choice. Does he really want to let go of his bowcaster?
Does anyone ever want to give up their bowcaster?
No. So I'm going to say he kind of just going to have to go for it, like a roll over to this side of the bed, and then he's going to bring it up again. So he's kind of got out of the way, bring it up, leveling at Commando, but I'm going to give him a black die, or two black die for.
Does he even have an action to do this yet? No.
It's a maneuver to move, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And there's no kind of engagement.
No, but it's just in terms of if he switched weapons as well as maneuvering to move.
No, he's still got the bowcaster.
So he's still
ready.
using the bowcaster.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Well, you
and
had
determined.
you had a good run. 1.5 sessions.
I have 15 wounds.
I mean, the bowcaster deals damage, but it's not.
It's only 10. And he missed.
What the hell?
Don't complain. Don't complain.
No, complain about the number of dice, but not the
I mean,
failure.
I'm not complaining. I'm just bewildered at their aim.
Yeah. So yeah, apparently that's the black dice have your advantages. So
We didn't turn the lights on when we got in.
Never said you did you?
Nope.
No. It's the middle of the day anyway.
Which means they're shooting into the sun.
That's a very good point. Yeah.
Of course they're missing.
All right. So round 2 starts.
Could the people in the lift roll initiative at this point, seeing as we're lifting our way up?
Yes. Yep.
And do you want it to be cool or vigilance? Yeah.
Well, we already have people who have rolled for initiative because we have 5 player slots rolled.
I don't think Greg cleared out from last time, so
This is the first time we've used it.
Yeah, no, we
Oh,
never
yeah,
rolled
that's
last
true.
time.
I'll clear one of the ones off. And then yeah, roll again.
Okay.
Yeah, so now we only have 4 player slots up.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Will this be vigilance or cool?
Actually, I rolled a 0, so we're still at 5.
Because I rolled a cool like a while back when this started, and I got 2 successes.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like everybody already rolled for initiative.
Oh, I didn't.
Alright, so the 1 comes back and Serpentis rolls.
Okay,
If you're in the
cool.
elevator, you should definitely roll vigilance since you're waiting for those doors to drop.
I don't know. That's
Cool.
weird.
That's cool, honestly, for waiting.
Okay, cool. Probably better. Ding. Well, screw me.
I mean,
That's,
it sounds like the guard bot really won't be something we need or want at this point.
You want your destiny point back?
I mean, do people want the bot to show up at this point, or
No.
yeah? Let's take it back. Sorry, I should have. I suppose the question would be how long would it take for assistance to show up, and I thought it would take a lot longer than just a round or so.
We got.
I still have time to yell masks on.
All right, so
Because our
we got
elevator crew is definitely going to want masks.
We have a GM slot.
Yep. I think the Yellow Man is going to continue trying to eviscerate Torm.
Oh no! Don't hurt me. Let me see. I've got something to. I need to figure out what the cost of this one is. I got a talent I'm gonna use.
Where's the Yellow Man?
Okay, so I am going to suffer 1 strain to take the dodge incidental.
Yep.
And I will upgrade the difficulty of the check by 1.
Okay.
And I'll throw a light side to upgrade the difficulty of the check by another 1.
Yep. I'm going to save my dark side because this guy's pretty tough.
So you can have fibroblasts.
Ow.
Did he just do a thing to you?
He wedges his claws straight into your gut.
Yeah, I would say, is it?
How many wounds was that out of your total? Like 8 out of...
I have 8 out of 12.
Ow.
Ow! He did get a triumph, though.
Yeah,
as well as
no
that despair.
Stunned. Now the issue is, he's sort of lost the claws in your gut.
Yeah, he's kind of stuck in your stomach at the moment.
You got him. You got him grappled. He can't go anywhere.
Stunned, staggered until the end of next turn.
Yeah, that seems pretty appropriate, to be honest. Is it a pair
You
of
just
hyperclaws
latch
like that?
on. You just latch on to the forearm, holding the
I
claw
hate to
that's
mention this, but do
currently embedded in you.
vibroclaws have any kind of vicious?
Oh, yes, they do.
To be fair, in
mean-
this circumstance, they wouldn't get any because there's been no advantages beyond the triumph.
No,
No, Vicious
they get.
automatically.
No, yeah,
Oh,
vicious is
damn it,
automatic.
it is, isn't it?
Vicious is plus 10, so it's actually 42. Which is
40.
Fold over.
Fold over.
You take the claws with them as you go down.
All right. Well, regardless, I've got 1.
All right. So can I take the next slot?
Gray, don't forget to put your guy in there.
Yeah, will do. I'm just changing the crit so we got it marked.
Okay, here's a question. What does it take to get over here? And did they leave the door open after they came in?
Yeah.
The door is open.
It'd probably be two maneuvers.
All right. Then can I charge this guy from behind?
No.
Okay.
Not this turn. You can kind of get into the corridor because the lift door's open. You run down the corridor, but that's pretty much it for you this turn.
Oh.
So you probably don't want to take that slot.
Okay. Okay. Can I just knock me off then?
Yeah.
I wanted to boot the door open from behind the human attacker guy and just like dash over tea kettle.
Next turn. The door's open anyway.
Yep. Right. I'll take this one if no one objects. I've got a goat to finish. And do we have an open comm link?
I assume so.
Cool. I'm going to be telling the guys masks on. Hopefully they understand what the heck that means, because I don't.
He says as he tries to cram a piece of sweet.
So the only thing Thumper currently has is his Starbucks bag. Oh well.
The Adventures of the Amazing Bagman. Alright, I'm attacking the scuttle. I was wrong.
Well, no,
Advantage.
you're attacking. You're just not hitting.
Yeah, again, you're making him kind of.
The walls, the bed, the ceiling, all of it takes damage.
On the plus side, you've certainly distracted him.
That's the kind of the plan.
He's probably gonna have to drop his bowcaster this turn and try and stab you.
Okay.
He's not got a master
I
plan,
can
has he?
just imagine him muttering under his breath as you come flying at him. Oh, for fuck.
Never an easy job. Trados.
If only we had Zephyrin with us. Where is our Wookiee friend?
Trying to sleep and failing.
So, can I give that advantage to someone for a blue dice or not? I don't remember if you can on a failure.
Yeah, you can do.
Cool.
Next
I think I-
active allied active characters check, so yeah.
Bane, shoot somebody.
I can't shoot the goat because he's in melee with you.
That's fine. He's in melee with me.
Yeah, couldn't you shoot the element?
That's actually, I think I can shoot anyone but the goat.
Well, the alarm is stabbing Tom,
Oh, right.
and yeah, repeatedly in the stomach.
To his elbows.
Ow.
What was the human holding again?
Just a blaster rifle
And the element has a pistol.
and a whip.
Pistol and a whip.
Shoot for the head, not the wallet.
Yes.
We're poor.
I mean, this is a stun blaster either
And
way.
we need to have like 10. We need to have 1,000 credits by the end of this session.
How much do bowcasters go for?
End of the day.
Yeah, bowcasters will sell for a bit of change, which might help. Anyway, point being, Bane, I would recommend shooting the Elomin,
That is roughly how you pronounce that, yeah.
because
In
shooting
that
the Elom
case,
is a bit...
He's in
yeah.
melee, though.
No. The Elom is in melee. The
Right, the
Elomin
Elomin.
is not. Yeah.
That is, again, stun damage, and I'm going to pass that advantage on to the next person.
Solid.
And that was on her.
Yep.
Oh, point out.
Right. Who's she gonna go for? He's probably gonna try and wrap the droid. So she'll use a blaster pistol on this. Brings the gun up and oh god lord.
Fucking
Make you
ow.
roll really well.
Well,
This not be cheap.
that's a crit plus 10. Only slightly dazed.
Only slightly.
Disorientated till the end of the encounter.
So one
She
black
hit
die
the
to everything
radio
you do.
antenna.
Yeah. Yeah, she shot you in the antenna.
Yeah.
You lived. Finally.
Right, the Gotal is going to drop his bowcaster, draw his punch dagger, and then try and stab you.
Okay. I mean, it's not okay that he's trying to stab me, but
Does he have any advantage or disadvantages?
I don't
one
have
black
any melee
die.
talents yet.
Yeah, but you have,
I gave the next active. Oh wait, no, never mind. I gave my next active ally a blue die, but that's not relevant.
you'll get one black die from the advantage you had on the attack.
That works.
Be using this column for boosts and setbacks.
Yeah.
Not his preferred weapon, but he kind of flicks his arm out, and the blade snaps forward from one side to like forward. Kind of like not quite Wolverine, but the blade's kind of normally up against his forearm, and he just kind of flicks it forward and then like stabs at you.
As you do with a dagger.
Right, back around to one of you guys.
All right, so I think people here in
Bleeding. That means you die.
No, you've still got Torm.
There's still Torm in the room.
Yeah.
Okay.
I am currently hurt and also unarmed, so
You're not unarmed. You've got a thing in your chest.
Yeah, slight difference.
Stab him with his own vibro knives. Perfect.
I mean, what I'd observe is the only person left to go is the human, and Tom, am I right in saying the grand majority of your turn is going to be standing up again?
it'll be standing up and desperately trying to find a weapon that isn't my dagger because I am not really proficient in anything but shooting people with big guns.
It's an unloaded bowcaster over here.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's probably what I'm going to go grab.
Yeah, because I'm just thinking, if Tumper and I can't, we're both going to have to spend 2 maneuvers. Actually, wait, can you still spend strength for extra maneuver?
You can spend 2 maneuvers in one action. You cannot get any more than 2 maneuvers. One of those maneuvers is free. The other one costs 2 strain.
Right, so what I'm thinking is that Tumper or I could spend 2 strain then to actually move in next to the door, and then actually it makes more sense if I would do it.
How it works is your maneuver and your attack are separate. You can either use your attack as a maneuver and thus not get an attack, or you can spend 2 strain to get a second maneuver and attack.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that Gray earlier said we need 2 maneuvers to move to roughly there. So if we want to do it,
if you spend 2 strain to get your second maneuver, you can
that's
still
what I'm trying
attack.
to say. Yes, that's what I've been trying to say. If we spend 2 strain, we can attack. My point is that Torm should go next to get up, and then Tumper, you're just melee, aren't you?
I am a melee boy.
You're not going to be in attack range no matter what then this turn, are you? So it makes more sense.
Unless Gray lets me do a come in charging or something.
So why is the bowcaster on the floor?
He dropped it.
He dropped it to pull out his dagger.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because Kemondo is the most goddamn persistent motherfucker.
Oh,
Okay.
and you don't even know the half of it.
And he hasn't got any more room to retreat.
He is quite literally backed into a corner.
Yep.
All right.
Torm, go under the bed.
Yeah, Torm, get up and de-knife yourself.
So let me...
Get some nice ablative armor from that blaster that's going to be shooting at you in about 12 seconds.
So I'm spending 2 maneuvers, one to get up, and the other one to go try and grab the bowcaster.
I imagine you just diving over the bed.
Athletics check. Average to try and grab it.
You accidentally pulled the trigger as you come up and hit the go.
I was about to say, can I use that to make a shot as well?
Yeah, you can have a shot, but it's going to be about 4 disadvantage for
Nice
setback.
auto loading.
Because this isn't an aim shot at all.
No, it's not aimed at all, but that's fine. So bump.
But yeah, you slide across, you grab the bowcaster, bring it up.
It's short range, yeah.
I'm
Who
going
are
to throw
you
an
aiming
upgrade.
for?
And you're gonna throw an upgrade. All right. So then I have to figure out who I want to shoot.
I mean, the goat's right there.
Well, yeah, but you're engaged with the goat, so that's even more penalties. It's either gonna be the LOM or the
Nice.
human. What's the human got?
The human
blaster.
has a blaster rifle and hasn't gone yet.
I'm gonna. He's yet to go.
Yep.
Oh,
Last slot.
yeah. Then I'll shoot at the human then. Ah.
Well, there's a hole in the wall now. Thank God we don't have to pay for repairs.
Right, one of you guys.
Hey, we started the fire.
Yeah, we really didn't mean to.
And I'm gonna.
Fire suppression will
And
make
next
shooting
turn, I'm
harder.
gonna need to use a stim pack on myself if I don't go down.
Tumper, probably you should go first if Gray's going to let you charge the human, because you can get him into melee combat and force him to act poorly.
Well, Gray, let me charge the human.
No, it's probably just a bit too far to charge.
Then it probably makes more sense that I go, because I can shoot him from my position at the door.
Look, we're both going to take these 2 slots, so I'm going to spend my 2 strain to be out on this side of the door here.
But it's one of you guys.
No. That's why I'm saying that. The human will go before one of us. So it makes more sense that I go first and shoot the human.
Okay.
The things I wanted to do.
Oh, I'm sorry that you can't magic across buildings.
If we had the car.
Yeah, point taken.
If he made an athletics check and did well enough, he might be able to Kool-Aid Man it.
Oh,
I think
no.
you'd need a triumph for every wall, though.
Okay, that was on the human. On
Nice.
stun.
Alright. All that, so.
That's black dice if you want.
See,
1 second while I just check what his soak is.
he worships one of the local gods, Kuleiman.
Right.
Looks
What
at
do you
Torm with a
feel
hole
like
in his
you
chest. Oh no!
I will.
Bane on
I'll
fire.
actually-
Oh no!
I can throw the
Yeah.
advantage. I can throw the advantage onto the human as 2 black die, can't I? Okay, I'll do that then. He's got 2 black die on his next turn.
Excellent. Which will
What
be
the
now.
fuck was that?
I don't know whether he'd shoot the guy shooting him with a bowcaster or shoot the guy, the third player that's just come out the door and it actually shot him.
I mean, I obviously can't shoot worth a damn. You should probably shoot the other person.
Yeah, he'll probably
They're
spin
both
around.
very, very obvious threats.
Technically, you
I mean,
shot
I
the
also-
PV with a bowcaster.
I mean, I also still quite obviously have a vibro blade sticking out of my a vibro claw sticking out of my chest.
Oh, you disarmed him? Good, good.
I think
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, he's no longer has it. It's currently in the guarded
he's
form.
dropped his weapon, quote
No.
unquote.
These are the Alom's actual claws. They've been modified, so yeah, it's still
Oh,
attached to him.
Okay. Yeah,
Alright.
well, regardless, they're a little bit damaged now because they literally got stuck in somebody. Maybe. I don't know.
Right. Ostix is hammered hard
Ow.
as the human swings round and returns fire.
Also,
7
blaster
of them.
rifles hurt, by the way.
Yeah.
And these
Yeah.
guys are really, really, really.
Proficient.
Yeah, we're not professionals, and they are.
Yeah,
They're combat monsters. I mean,
Yeah,
look at
I-
all these yellows.
I'll be
They're
perfectly
the
honest.
actual
if this
shadow
was a-
runners.
I'll be perfectly honest. If this
No,
is a video
great.
game, this
Compass
is
still needs
about
to
the
go.
point where I start save scumming.
Well,
True.
well.
I would have
okay,
saved scummed at the chest. At the
realistically,
Great. Tumper
we
still needs
can-
to go. You've skipped his turn.
Oh, yep, sorry.
realistically, this is also probably an encounter that was designed for all of us.
Yeah. But I wanted to make this tough either way, so.
No, that's fine. We're
Look,
we're
he just
literally supposed to
probably-
be the scrappy underdogs. The fact that we win at all, that's weird.
There's a reason why he just went and took. He probably took like 2 guys out of this fight. From this.
I mean, this would be difficult if we had like 6 people all at once.
Most of us, you guys, can't even take 2 hits. Let's be honest here.
Alright.
Yeah.
So, Torm, he's got his blood up, he's coming for you.
No, why? What did
Quick
I do?
combat roll.
Told you to hide under the bed.
He was gonna go get me anyways. But I was don't. Okay.
What are you going to say?
Well, it doesn't matter because it would have only upgraded a die, and I don't really want to.
Oh, no,
That's
that replaced one of the successes. One of the,
well, no, it would have replaced one of the purples with a red.
yeah. Do you want me to roll that?
I don't think it would make any difference.
He might get a despair.
I mean, it might make him have one more success, and I'm still going to be hurt real bad.
Well, we have one that's. How about the one with the thread on?
Alright.
Yeah, I'm out.
Alright, so that's the first
That's another crit. And that's how many is he? That's 10 more
It's already adds the 10.
from Vicious.
Oh, yeah, so That's actually 28.
So that's discouraging
Discouraging
wounds. So
wounds.
flip 1 light to dark.
We
All
are
right.
taking away what tokens we have.
Back to you.
All right. Mind if I take
All
this
right.
part right here?
I'm out. I can't do anything unless somebody revives me.
I mean, I have stim packs, but
I have stim
I've got a stim pack. I was going to use it when I could, but
oh, cool. We can use
All
it.
right. Can the fresh faces come in the fight?
Yeah.
I'll be back.
Thumpa, do your thing.
Thumpa with a very
Thumpa
angry
angry.
face. So can I charge this guy right here?
Yes.
Only we had a Wookiee.
Okay. What does charge do?
There isn't actually a charge.
No, you just move in a hit.
Okay. So let me grab my. So how do I make sure I'm attacking this guy right here with a thing? Do I drop the dice on him or what?
You don't. You just roll the attack.
Just roll the
Great.
dice, and I'll. drag it
And what
across.
is his thing?
So, it's just a average. The 2 dice.
All right.
Melee's nice like that. It has a
What the fuck?
That perfectly cancelled everything out.
Can I spend a light play point?
Your
Oh.
dice roll was a fucking palindrome.
Wow,
That is. Oh.
that's impressive.
I'm balanced in the forest. What the fuck is this shit?
I think it's exactly what you've just said it is. Yeah?
Shouldn't he have an extra blue dice from that fail?
Yes. Roll the
That
blue
threat
dice.
on the Elome?
Yep.
There we go.
You're welcome.
So it's 6 damage.
Mm-hmm.
7 because
And
the success counts as
Okay,
an
yeah.
extra damage.
is it possible to do a maneuver for a check as well? Because I can roll coercion to taunt people in the room.
Okay, if all you did was attack, then you still have your maneuver.
Can I roll coercion then?
Try and coerce them.
What's the difficulty die?
I'll pick. One
What's-
red, 1 green.
All right, one red, one purple.
Yeah, one red, 1 purple. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna upgrade. I'm gonna spin a light side for this one too.
Yeah, I'm gonna counter spend. So 2 reds.
Why?
Because they're on a mission.
All right.
They're on a mission from crime.
All
So
right.
Thumper just breaks in and hits the guy in the back of the head and bellows into the
How are you
room.
spending your advantage from your attack roll, by the way?
One advantage. I can't trigger disorientate until I have unless I have 2. So I'm going to give the
Right.
next guy in the round a blue,
Plus 4 blue.
and 1 for the attack roll and 1 for the roll. So they're all looking over the Gamora and they just kicked out. It just came in the door.
All right. Who wants to go next then?
May I punch a goat?
You may
Punch that
goat.
goat, I suggest.
I shall punch a goat. Plus
You can
5
always
blue
punch a
dice.
goat.
Yep.
Do we still have strain from last session?
Did I add an extra purple, or did you do that?
You must. I can't add dice to yours.
All right.
The one thing I can't do as a GM.
That look right?
Looks good to me.
Cool. I had to add the blues twice. It didn't show up the first time. Finally a hit! A crit. And a disorient.
All right, I am back.
He didn't
Did I miss
crit
anything?
actually. You
Didn't
didn't
crit.
crit actually because he didn't take damage.
Okay, I'll disorient then. I slap him around a bit, and somebody gets a +3 on.
Well, and the other guy gets a setback. This. What's the thing called again? It's a setback die.
Just one.
Oh, I guess 1 or 2, depending on how many ranks of disorient he has.
How? Yeah.
It's disorient 3, so disoriented for 3 rounds.
And how many advantage does that take to trigger?
2.
2. So you've got 3 left. So you'll have 4 setback dice for the next round.
Nice.
That works.
Right. she's going to ignore the droid and.
Can they attack?
A much bigger target has just made itself apparent.
Good work drawing aggro, Thumper.
Remember, he does have defensive 2 as well. I do have my riot shield with me.
Ah, nice.
So average difficulty, 2 defense. I'm going to throw an upgrade. And she's going to kind of move up to you and then try and hit you with the whip. She does cause you to dodge back. Actually, what's 3? I know what she does. She hits the door control instead. Then you're inside the room though, because you're attacking that guy.
Yeah.
But the whip kind of like misses you, but hits the door control, and the door just slams down in an instant.
I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me.
So the door is basically, right.
Gotal's gonna. Do I use it? Gotal? No, the Gotal's pretty poor, so I'm gonna go with the human. He's gonna probably have to drop his blaster rifle and bring out his vibroglaive.
Yeah, Gamorrean getting in your
Vibroglaive?
Yeah.
Excuse me, while I have my fucking pole on my back.
It's one. Oh.
And why not a pole arm? You have something wrong with that?
How did we miss that?
Where is he holding that?
Where do you think?
Right
He
up
presses
his
the button.
backside.
Yeah. He kind of pulls it out, presses the button, and it kind of just like flicks out like one of those stun rods.
How the fuck was this guy, a custodian or something?
Why don't we have one of those?
Because we're poor.
Well, if we get through this, we might.
How much soak? I should have more soak than that, shouldn't I? Oh, it has Pierce, doesn't it?
You know what's happening now? This is what happens when we do combat against other people.
Yeah, a little bit, huh?
And we're like, why the fuck where did that come from?
Where is the flamethrower coming from?
How
just
is it even
exploded?
taking that? How is that flamethrower even street legal?
What does deflection 2 do as well? Was that a ranged attack with the whip?
No.
No, melee.
Whips always count as melee. Whips are bullshit.
Yeah, no. I love it. I love it so much.
This is what we've been putting these assholes through the whole time.
Can I ask a quick question? What is his? What was the? I have 5 soak. So if I took, I took 5. Okay, that applied. I'm sorry. I'm glad I have 5 soak now. Holy shit!
Do you want a free boost or free setback for him?
You could make him fall prone.
Oh wait, did he take the? He didn't take the defense thing. He didn't take the 2 setback die for defensive.
You are right.
So 4 threat.
Fourth threat.
Something you can. What do you want to do? You could do something significant. You can hit him before strain.
You can make him fall down.
Yeah, I want to say he hits the shield, and I basically topple him over with it. He basically
make him open the door again.
That might be a better idea, actually.
Okay, we push him into the door opening thing again.
Oh yeah. So as well as slamming into you, it kind of like hits the door, and it's like it kind of glances off you, but kind of mostly just wrecks the door from like top to bottom, like slicing it open. Kind of like you deflect it, you take the hit, but you mostly deflect it into the door. The door's now a gaping hole. So I'm going to say R6 can't move in, but R6 can shoot through the hole.
Oh,
Okay.
engaged adversaries must make a fear check, difficulty to fearsome ranks as well.
Okay, what's your fearsome rank?
Rank 1, so 1 rank of fear check.
And that's discipline, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's discipline, yeah.
So discipline 1 against 1 purple.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're not scary.
Not yet.
You are scary, you're just not as scary as his boss.
You don't know.
Yes, there is a reason why Fearsome is not given to plate PCs very often.
It's a heck of a lot of extra dice.
All right. Who wants to go now then? Because we've got 2 slots before.
But you
the
can shoot.
go.
You can shoot
Yeah,
the lady. With the...
Oh no, I can. I just want to make sure I wasn't interrupting somebody else. If not, I will go.
Yeah.
Just thinking about it. The Elenim's not actually in melee combat, is she? Because she tried to hit Thumper with the whip.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll shoot her then. Means I'm not at risk of shooting Thumper by accident.
Like he'd feel it.
He would,
He
but
might.
you know. Also, I'm going to throw down a token on this,
Hurt me emotionally.
and I'm assuming it's short range. Gray, are you counter-spending?
No.
Okay,
I feel like I'm
Shooting
messing
at-
you up enough at the moment.
true enough. Shooting at the element.
Ooh.
So that's 9
Nice.
stun damage and a crit. So the crit is coming in now.
Stunned.
I suppose that was quite stunning, yes.
Target is staggered until the end of their next turn.
That's a black die, isn't it, for everything?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep, that's my turn.
Who's next?
Yeah, pretty much just me, isn't it?
Conscious in the room, I'm afraid, yeah.
Yeah, you could try giving Tom a stim pack, I guess.
That's a good point. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Hello?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yes,
Okay.
please.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. And since that's only one maneuver, I'm also going to take a shot at the
Okay. How did you back up?
No, that's late.
Late, yeah, sorry. Go learning characters for people.
Where it added?
So I've been hit with a stim pack.
Yes,
Yes, you have.
Okay, so then
Hang on,
now,
let me attack first.
Yeah, let him attack.
okay, so now I'm back
'Cause-
up to 10.
I still kind of have to try and deal with the guy on you. Should I use a token for
I'd recommend it at this point, to be honest.
We have them.
We need to really start whittling down their numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's stun damage, of course.
Right.
In fact, the last hit I did on him was stun damage too. I don't know if
Am I the only person in this room doing lethal damage?
Oh, I'll be doing
Yes.
lethal damage as soon as I hit
Actually, no.
anybody.
I'm actually not capable of doing lethal damage. So
I'm not doing it because I have a plan for when we get out of this mess, and it needs this lot alive.
Alright, so it's the Gotal. It's 4 black die. And he's rather weak punch dagger.
As anyone who's ever been in a fight next to a bed in a hotel will tell you, that little space between the bed and the wall is hell.
Yep. And I've got him pinned. In hell.
In a cell. Oh no, sorry, wrong game.
So,
With
yeah.
a bell.
I stayed,
Rang his bell.
I stayed in one
Go.
place in London that didn't actually have a gap between either side of the bed.
Whoa.
Oh, Jesus.
Literally,
Oh.
the only place you could get onto it was a double bed. The only way we could get onto the double bed was to climb over the end of the bed. 'Cause it was basically the knock in the wall just fitted a double bed. So on 3 sides there was wall, and then you had to kind of
Oh.
climb in through that way.
Well, that's legendarily shit.
They need a Tarzan rope or something so you can just swing to the front.
Right, Tom, you're up. You're conscious.
Oh.
So this is gonna sound really weird, but did there happen to be pube hair on the coffee mate?
Oh, Christ.
No, it wasn't that bad.
Okay,
Why?
you did
So-
better than Ashens at least.
Torm is going to more or less roll away.
Yep.
Damn that. So the Elemen and the human and the Gotal are all engaged with people, right? Nobody.
No, the Min isn't.
The element isn't because she's using a whip, which is, although it counts as melee, is actually short
So
range.
she's within short range still of everybody.
Yeah.
Okay, I will shoot her.
Okay.
All right. Does she have any defense?
No.
All right.
At least none of these guys got adversary. I'm not that evil.
Yeah.
it's
I'm
true.
going to spend a second maneuver to aim. So now I'm at 10 wounds out of 12 and not in 6 strain out of 9. So very rapidly running out of resources. All right. So let me look that up. I
Bowcaster
think
is 10.
base damage 10, so that's 13 damage, and I will use that 1 advantage to...
You just hit her in the head and she just goes down.
Oh. Okay. I'll give that... Let's see, who's left to go?
Nobody this turn, and they'll be moving first, so you might want to keep that.
That's not.
Well,
I actually want to do something.
Yeah, I was going to say we.
You are still here. I thought you'd
Yeah.
gone.
No, I've been listening the whole time. I've just made my way into the lobby and I've pulled the fire alarm.
Convenient.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
a
going
really
to...
good idea.
I'll give that boost die to the next person to go. Next PC to go.
Okay.
Well, that's certainly one way to make an entrance.
So, lights are flashing.
All right. Oh god, he's even changed the colours and everything. He knows.
The element's going to snarl something, and then he's going to probably go for the droid because the droid's next to the safe.
Not to mention shooting him.
So he's going to ignore the rather bloodied Rhodian lying bleeding on the bed, and he's going to make his way towards the safe, and he's just going to lash out, just like backhanded at.
Is he going to do a roll an athletics check?
No, he doesn't need to.
He can go around the bed.
My goodness, Torm, you've been hit so hard you're upside down.
Well, he
I've
was
been
like that
upside
when he
down.
Fell over. Yeah.
That's
I
sort
zoomed
of
in.
how we notify if someone's unconscious.
Yeah. Like
All right, so it looks like some of the progress that we made has not as it was undone because the Elomin was still there, and it looks like this is from the last turn.
So she's gone.
It looks like the combat tracker and all that stayed. It's just the tokens came back.
No, the combat tracker didn't stay either because the Elomin is still in there, and I haven't gone yet.
Yeah.
So I think the combat tracker also was. This is last turn's combat tracker. So the Elom went.
Yeah. Okay. Now, right. That was last turn. Now he's attacking me to go after.
Yes.
Yeah.
Apparently the game doesn't like me. They didn't like me trying to use the funky red effects and then repeat to crash.
Hey, it does feel
And
like a red
also,
dwarf,
evidently, as a result, also decided to
Roll back in time.
lose some of the turn.
Alright, so he's going to step forward, trying to get towards this open safe, and he's just going to backhand the droid.
We upgrade that. Never mind.
You can upgrade that, if you want.
Yes, please.
Yeah, no help. Oh,
Truly, the muscle wizard is the most dangerous of them all, casting fist.
Well, I'm out.
and I've done it again. I've forgotten the plus 10 on that, so that's a 39.
How discouraging.
39 is...
Stinger.
Well, I'm not making any more checks because I'm unconscious.
All
Or
right.
whatever the droid equivalent is.
Disabled.
Next time.
Yeah, next time.
Leaking.
One of them is down, but the other's still active. How
Yeah, we
people
need
deal with-
we need one of you melee guys to go after this guy because he's going to murder everyone.
We only have
Alright.
one melee guy.
One of you needs to go all Goku on these motherfuckers.
Tumper.
You sold my blaster cannon. What am I supposed to do?
You couldn't have carried it up here anyway.
I could have if I had a car.
You wouldn't have
Yes,
been able
but
to fit the car in the elevator.
Don't
It's a
claim that you could.
hovercraft. I'll go through the window.
Subtlety, stealth.
It's faster
All
that
right.
way.
Remarkably
Also,
without-
let's see, also Gray, XP for this one, or we'll get like double XP from the next session.
I think probably double next
double
session.
next session.
All right,
Cool.
Cool.
Yeah, it makes
Provided
sense.
we survive.
Training
makes
thief
sense.
next
We're-
session.
I'm not going to kill you, whatever happens. You may just end up in a worse situation.
Oh, good.
Which would be as good as killing us.
All right.
Hey, on the bright
All right.
side, it's not just his debt we have to
Catch
worry
you
about in
next time,
terms of stress
everybody.
anymore.
Yep. See you all next time.
Next time, folks.